little bit bad.
What is up? Last minute betting here. Mike, Bob, Justin. On a Thursday evening, hopefully we're going to make some money tonight. Not a lot of sports going on tonight, but we'll do the best that we can. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. Link below in the description. 50% revenue share. Get in there right now and get on this. All right? Please. We would appreciate it if you did. Wow, I'll tell you what, man. Crazy day today. I'm hoping we've got a nerfy or two for tonight. Our golf has already started. Last I looked, I think we had 8 guys in the top 20. And I'll check here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys in the top 20. Scheffler, Schauffele, Matsuyama, Morikawa, Harmon, Connors, McCarthy, and Oberg, all top 20. And I'll tell you what, we got a shot at everybody making the cut in this tournament. So that's good. Don't forget about the picks. Bob, Mike, Tony, daily picks from the Sports Nuts, 14-day free trial there. And also Tony and I with the Golf Gurus picks. So that's all I got. What do you guys got? You got anything?
Well, this Yankees-Orioles game, Nerfy didn't come through for that. We did cash out the Nerfy in the Royals-A's game, but yeah, this Yankees-Orioles game here we are again. We're in the top of the 6th. It's 11-5 Baltimore. Now Baltimore's got runners at first and third with nobody out. This thing's looking like it's going to be 20 runs in this game combined. And I know a lot of people were on the under in this game. Well, that's dead and gone now. So, yeah. And Baltimore just putting it on the Yankees. I'll tell you what, a lot of us like the Yankees, but I think Baltimore's the next. Baltimore and the Yankees are the 2 teams in the American League that I'm looking at to represent the AL and the World Series. I don't see anybody else taking over. I really don't. And look, the way Baltimore's playing right now, they've matched up head-to-head with the Yankees pretty well. Got to look out, man. Baltimore got that experience last year, got into the playoffs. They're off to an unbelievable start. Lots of young talent on that Orioles team, man. It's just unreal, man. They're just loaded with young studs, and they all produce. Every one of them produces. It's just crazy how Baltimore has turned it around in, all the years that they've struggled.
Oh, yeah, I see why you did take that Nerfy because, Irvin and Tom.
It really looked like it was there for the taking, and that did not come through.
Was it from a home run? Or
no, it wasn't from a home run.
Oh, it was just by hits. Gotcha.
I think Mountcastle drove in the first run. And a matter of fact, the first inning and the 4th inning, there was no runs in the 4th inning, but the first inning, there was just that 1 run. And ever since then, you got 6-1 in the 2nd inning, Baltimore, 2-1 Yankees in the 3rd, 3-2 Orioles in the 5th, now 1 in the 6th already. They're up 12-5 as we speak. So Baltimore just putting it on the Yankees today.
Yeah. Wow. That's
Brandon Freeman says, let's go Baltimore. Yeah, they're kicking ass. They are kicking ass.
Yeah,
absolutely. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. To be honest, I don't got any more plays left for the night. I had a ton going on as I was sleeping. I had tennis, KBO, golf, all of it. So I made enough hits today, I'd say.
Good for you. Glad you're winning. It's nice to have somebody win. What about What about tonight's game on Fox, San Francisco and St. Louis, in memory of the Negro Leagues, and Willie Mays just passing away recently. He was actually going to be a part of that celebration, celebrating
Yeah.
the teams from the Negro Leagues, which a lot of people don't know about, and it ought to be a pretty good game. I'm looking at the over in that game. What do you guys think? They're playing in Alabama.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. I do like the over in that game. And this should be pretty neat. We're finally getting the numbers actually going towards Major League Baseball now from that league. So that's pretty good thing, pretty big deal. And it's a shame with Willie Mays and the timing of it as well with this going on. It's a shame. Willie Mays is definitely an icon, one of the greatest players to ever play the game, and one of the greatest center fielders you'll ever see. I mean, I didn't get to watch him play, but you can just go look up highlight reels and see the guy going back on a ball. I watched Jim Edmonds play in center field, and he went back on balls like that. But Willie Mays, as we know, he's like the original painter of that. He's the one that the first guy you ever saw go back on a baseball like that, catching it over his shoulders. That's insane, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, I got to see him play.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're old. You're pretty old, so yeah,
that's true.
But yeah,
Chamberlain too.
Yeah, I saw Chamberlain, Russell.
He saw Ruth.
Yeah,
he saw Ruth and Lou Gehrig and all them guys.
Yeah, you're funny.
Okay, you're not that old.
No, I'm not quite that old. But yes, don't forget Willie Mays, 660 home runs.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking a badass.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Willie Mays was great. Definitely up there. Definitely up there. But,
what are we gonna do, guys? With this?
Hank Aaron was pretty good too.
What are we gonna do, guys, with this series between Florida and Edmonton? Edmonton's not coming back and winning this series.
Why not? I mean,
it's over tomorrow night, right, Justin?
It was. I thought Game 6 was today, wasn't it?
No, it's tomorrow
night. Honestly, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Edmonton wins. When you're swinging for the house, that's very dangerous for the opponent. So.
Well, one thing we have to remember, Edmonton has a lot of momentum. They've solved Bobrovsky. They are lighting him up now. They're back to their game. They're going to be back at home. They were dead. They were down 3-0. It looked over. Florida has allowed them to get back. They would, winning that fourth game, winning game 4, I wasn't really worried. I thought, Florida will close them out at home, right? Well, now we have a worry because they're going to get back home. They have all the momentum, the way they're playing. I talked about it. I can't emphasize it enough. That ice in Edmonton this time of year is a lot better than what you're going to see, here in the U.S. Like if you were playing on the West Coast or something like that, even in Florida. I mean, the ice is going to be a lot better in Edmonton, and that's going to benefit the Oilers because of their speed and their, skill set. So I don't know, man. I think we got a 7. And if you're the NHL, you want a game 7. You really want a game 7. These aren't two particularly big market teams anyway, so we got to get the most money we can get out of it. Let's get a game 7 and, let's roll with that. I think that's what we're going to end up seeing at this point.
Okay, I can dig that. I want to make mention of something. I'm going to talk about WNBA real quick. Caitlin Clark, guys, looks like she's found her game. and Indiana is now on a roll, and that could change the complexion of that league a lot if Indiana comes to play. As a matter of fact, it was pretty top heavy there for a while. It's coming back to earth a little bit, and you know what? People like
I think we got to mention Aaliyah Boston. She's been playing good too for Indiana. Caitlin Clark is able to play off of her really well right now. If Aaliyah Boston is going to, get to pitching in offensively like she's capable of, this could be a tough team, a tough out when they're clicking. No two ways about it. I don't like them over the likes of the Liberty or the Sun, but I do like the direction they're going. I don't know if they make the playoffs.
And then they're going to be pretty darn close.
It's going to be close. Yes.
Let's take a look at another player, rookie, and that's Angel Reese, who just set the WNBA record for 7 straight double-doubles by a rookie. You remember her and Caitlin were kind of pretty competitive in college. So Angel Reese is making a name for her.
It's translated over to the WNBA, to the pros too, because you had that flagrant foul on Clark the other night where Reese, and to be honest with you, I don't think that she was going for the ball. I don't think that was intentional in any way. I get why you call a flagrant foul there. I get it, but I don't think it was. I mean, she was trying to make a play on the ball. It just so happened that she got a piece of Caitlin in the head. I know it sucks, but it is part of the game, and they called a flagrant, and I think they got it right from that standpoint, and you move on. But and both of those teams are going to be battling for a playoff spot. So it's going to get interesting. Matter of fact, when do they play again? The Sky Sunday.
Okay. Well,
and Sky again.
The top 8 teams in the WNBA make the playoffs. So Indiana's right now in the 8th spot.
Right.
So
the Sky are right behind them.
Right.
So yeah, technically they do have the 8. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Indiana's not been super consistent for me.
Don't give up on betting basketball, folks. The WNBA has got some great players and some great opportunities. Mm-hmm. Don't give up on that. Jump in there when you can. Looks like we've got there's probably there's a Brianna Stewart play for tonight on the Fantasy Optimizer. So you might want to check that out. Holy cow. All kinds of stuff happening with OddsJam. Constantly a new look. Justin, are you liking some of the new looks that you're seeing from us?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there also has been a couple tools in the bet tracker I recently discovered too. So, I mean, and yeah.
Okay, name what are you talking about?
I was doing it the duh-headed way. Whenever I would bet KBO and it wouldn't track my KBO bet, I would just go back and delete lost bets whenever they'd win, not realizing you can just click on and push, okay, did this win? Did this lose?
Right, exactly. Yes, you can.
I'm stupid.
Yes, you can grade your own bets.
You can.
In OddsJam. Yes, you can. By the way, play for tonight on the positive EV page, because there's not a lot out here. Ottawa, and let's not forget CFL's going on too, folks. Canadian Football League. Ottawa plus 7.5 against the Montreal Alouettes.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. Can't remember the reason why I didn't take it, but I also got the Edmonton Elks this Saturday +6. The line's at 4.5 now, so I'm liking that one.
Yeah, you got that at a really good number, didn't you?
Sure.
So yeah, not a lot going on here. Celtics won.
Well, look, that's a tricky one. Alouettes defending champs.
Alouettes, Alouettes.
Defending champs, off to a 2-0 start.
You're playing the Argonauts on Saturday. Oh, you're talking about the game today.
Yeah, he's talking about the Alouettes.
Got you. I think +7.5. I think is still a decent number. I mean,
you guys? Yeah, I guess I could roll with it. It does kind of worry me a little bit, though.
Maybe that's why I didn't take it.
I mean, it's good. The Alouettes. I mean, they're defending champs. Great chance of going back to back, I think.
And what is an Alouette?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I forget. It's a bird, right?
Yes, it is a bird. Yeah, what is an Alouette?
I just know the song.
A general name for several types of singing bird.
It's
the sky, like a skylark.
It's a lark. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's a singing bird, especially the skylark, which flies high into the air as it sings.
Well, they do got Canada for sure.
Yeah, thus the song Alouette, chante Alouette. Yes, you
turn this into a choir show.
You figure I know. How do you guys? Well, first off, I'm not doing any round robins. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I'm missing the boat. I know I saw Alex put out something today on Twitter saying, you're missing the boat on if you're not doing these round robins. I don't know. I just never got into it. Do you do any of those?
I don't either. I'm more of a straight bettor. I don't get into a lot of round robins. I don't get into a ton of parlays either. I mean, I'm more of a straight bettor. It's the way I like it. And but yes, that is something to maybe look for in the future as a way to be tracking those.
Yeah, I haven't done parlays at all recently. I mean, I was actually kind of arrogant of me to take Scheffler and Scheffler in a parlay first round today, but
went with it.
I went with it. I think because they both finished in the top 6, they're all tied, so I think that's a win. Bob, do you know?
It should be, but what did you bet that they were going to be in the top 10 today?
Yeah.
Because I don't even have that option.
This was my bet slip. Actually, it's kind of blurry.
What was it? What was it on?
The Scheffler and Schauffele finished in the first round top 10 finish.
Where did you? What book?
Bet 365.
Okay, that would be why.
That should be a winner, because if it was tied for top 10, then I think that would be a loss. But I think because it's tied for top 6,
that should be a win for you.
Okay,
that should be a win. Tom Kim's in the lead. Baccia, Fowler, Kitayama, and Zalatoris.
That's not been graded yet, huh? That's not been.
No, it hasn't.
It just ended a little bit ago.
Well, yeah, but usually I don't know how quickly.
Golf takes a little bit.
Yeah,
does it take a little longer in golf sometimes? Yeah,
it takes a little longer in golf. They don't give you your money right away because of, it depends on how many you're tied to. Justin,
that's right.
We've got, how many people are at -5? You got a ton.
You got a ton at -5.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 guys at -5.
Okay, well, it just came through. So it did win, but it was going to pay out 2 units, but only paid out 1 unit, I guess, because there was so many
because there were so many guys tied. Yeah. Okay.
I'll still take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll take it.
7 runs in the 9th inning. Dodgers have been a. I thought I was really. I've not found my rhythm with the Dodgers yet. They've been pretty disappointing to me from a betting perspective.
Yeah, even as a team, I feel like with Ohtani, they've like just not as good as last year for some reason.
I know that's what it feels like, but yet they're 47-30.
Right. It's
you know, and 9 games ahead of Arizona. I mean,
tell you the Mariners have been I know they've lost 2 in a row now to Cleveland, and that's another team. Both of those teams have been pretty good money makers, at least early on here. The Mariners, a big surprise, guys. I mean, they're 11 games above 500 right now, and the Guardians, I don't understand. I don't get it. Neither one of these teams on paper look to be anything spectacular to me, but here we are again. The Guardians, they're just a good team, I guess. Maybe I haven't given them enough credit, but I really didn't think last year coming into this year, I didn't think Cleveland was going to be anything special, man. And here they are once again.
The Guardians and the Royals both have scored 360 runs, which is 5th best in all of baseball.
Yeah. The Guardians are sitting here right behind Baltimore right now. At 46-26, Baltimore's 48-25. I mean, the Guardians are hanging around the top of the bunch here in the American League. I don't believe in them, though. They're not going to go to a World Series. There's no possible way. I would be shocked if Cleveland.
We'll get back to one of my favorite things, guys, in any sport, and that is run differential, goal differential, point differential. The Guardians are plus 94 run differential.
Yeah.
Yankees plus 25, Orioles plus 113, Philadelphia plus 101, Milwaukee plus 66, Dodgers plus 108. Those are all of your top teams out there. Seattle is only plus 11.
Yeah, though Seattle has been in a lot of close games, but they win. They have found a way to win. So that's something that has been impressive from that standpoint is Seattle just has found a way to win close games, 1-run games, that they've done fairly well in 1-run games, which can help you in the playoffs a lot.
You better watch out because here come the Red Sox too. I know they're not going to contend for that division, but they're going to contend for a wild card.
Oh, they'll contend. Yeah, I think so as well. And I don't think the Twins are going to go away either. I'm not sure that now they have dropped 2 in a row, 2 extra inning games to the Rays, which, speaking of which, a little disappointing for them, under 500 right now. But I'm not sure the Twins are going to go away either, man.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of MLB teams are really getting their stuff together because it seems to me, just from my eyes perspective, it seemed like a lot of teams were starting off so slow.
Yeah. Well, and the Rangers, an example of that. The Diamondbacks, both teams that represented the American League and National League in the World Series last year, and you look at their start; it's been bad, under 500. But they've dug themselves in a hole, and unfortunately, that's going to come back to maybe bite them because these teams like the Mariners, like the Guardians. I mean, the Guardians are 20 games above 500. I mean, even if they have a slump, it's not gonna matter because they're so far ahead right now that they can afford to have a little losing streak here and there, and I think they'll be fine. So I know it's early and I know it's a long way to go, but it feels like some teams have already played themselves out of it because some of these teams are so far ahead right now.
Unless you're in the National League.
Well, yeah, I mean that last wild card spot's for a garbage team waiting.
No, it's not just the last wild card spot. It's both of the final 2 wild card
Well,
spots.
yeah, probably so.
There's going to be
Yeah.
yeah, well,
There's going to be a piece of crap team like the Cardinals, maybe.
Oh my gosh!
Coming back.
Look, I'm kidding, but I'm really not, though. I mean, let's face it. Nobody in their right
let
mind.
me tell you, Tony and I did a Spaces today, which, by the way, Justin, I invited you to. I don't know.
We lost 2 in a row to the Marlins.
I know.
How many games have the Marlins won this year?
I'm talking here, okay? And this is what Tony said. He doesn't understand how the Cardinals can be where they're at with the level of talent that they have. He's in complete disagreement with you there, big guy.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
You know what you got to do? You got to get on
the record states otherwise.
Get on a Spaces with us sometime, okay?
I would love to.
You know, you do it. It's there.
I would love to. Listen, you lost 2 out of 3 to the Marlins. The Marlins have won 23, well, more now, 25 probably, you know, after playing if they played the Cardinals, they'd be a good ball club.
They got to get Brandon Crawford out there.
Yeah, there you go. Well, and guess what? They're facing Brandon Crawford's former team, the Giants. There you go.
Maybe a play tonight.
It's the Crawford Cup.
The Crawford game, yeah.
Can you manually edit in the actual P&L from a round robin after?
I'd say no.
No, I don't know. No.
I've never been asked that question. That was interesting.
I do wish you could plug like golf picks and
you can for a parlay. Maybe you can for a round
What
robin.
about
I've never tried. I'm not a big round robin guy.
You could put golf picks in a bet tracker, dude.
Yeah.
Really? Every time I go on PGA, it doesn't even show the Travelers Championship. It's only the Big Four.
No. I you know what? I'm just going to share my screen because there's probably people out there that don't know how to do this.
Please do, yeah.
Yeah, may as well. Let's show them how it's done.
So here we go. Go to sports down here. You just click on golf. And what you're worried about is what's popping up here, right?
Yeah.
Right? So you can actually go here. And here we go. You actually hit futures. I know it's kind of screwed up, but here's your Travelers right here. Winner, top 5, top 10, top 20.
There you go.
Here we are. Here's what the odds are presently, as Tom Kim is now moved up because he's leading right now.
Does it have that 365?
No. Well, you know what? That's a good question. And I got an idea. Let's go to British Columbia and see if it pops up. Now, that could be a problem.
Yeah.
So no golf for you.
Yeah.
Let's put me somewhere else. But you can always go to another state. Let's go to New Jersey here real quick. Let's go to the Travelers. And no bet 365. Looks like DraftKings, ESPN Bet, and FanDuel. Our golf is not complete yet. I can tell you that. There's Arizona. But if you want to look at golf and you want to look at, I know Ontario's probably got it, right? Yeah, of course. Ontario's got everything. You people in British Columbia don't have shit, do you?
We don't. I know it really sucks, but you know what it is? It's our government. They signed a right with the BCLC.
Right.
That's
right.
what.
So there's a possibility that there are no books showing in your province, but Bet 365.
Profit and loss, Brandon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to answer that question.
Bet365 is one of your books, though, right? In British Columbia?
It is, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it is. So, yeah, we'll have to, you know what, Mike? We got to drop something in support and find out about that.
Yeah, that'd be.
We should do that for you. We'll do that here in a few minutes. How's that?
Sure. I mean, it's just nice to, have it in a tracker. That way the data can like analyze technicals and whatnot, win percentage, ROI, and get it perfect instead of like, missing a lead here and there.
Right. You may not be able to pull that directly from Bet365, but you can pull the data from somewhere else. You're not going to get first. You're not going to get first round top 10. Okay.
No. Yeah.
All right. That's not going to happen. Okay. And you know what? I appreciate that you won that and what have you, but I don't bet those things.
So far, I'm 4-0 doing those kinds of bets.
Good. Good. See if you can get anybody to tail you on that. You should be pumping yourself up.
The next tournament, I'll give out a free play for that. Keep the momentum going.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Unfortunately, I can't bet it. It's not in any of my books.
I like it.
For the first round, not in my books.
Oh, that's too bad. I like it. I think it's profitable.
First round leader, yeah, that's there. That's about all I see. And matchups and what have you. All right, you know what? We're coming back tomorrow night. We're gonna have a good night tomorrow night. Stanley Cup gonna be in the building tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, it'll be big.
It's probably gonna be presented tomorrow night.
Oh, now he decides to make a statement, huh?
Probably.
Well, it very well could happen. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. It needs to. If Florida's going to win, they need to do it.
Lord Stanley.